Next question. Get ready with a microphone, dear Linda. Told you you'd be busy today. Yeah, where's the microphone? Next question. There's a lot of different ways to state this, but what are humans really looking for? What are they really looking for? What answers? If you look at it even very philosophically, what are they searching for? What are humans really looking for in life? Kind of an open-ended question. Feel into it for a moment. What are they really looking for? And maybe they don't even know they're looking for it. Yes?
Are we talking about human or Shambra?
Humans, in general.
Happiness?
Happiness? Yeah, okay. Will they ever find it?
Yes, when they will get realized.
When they get, okay, that leads to an interesting thing. She said, yes, happiness when you're realized. I'll say no. Happiness goes out the window. It's a machio pursuit. It's a human concept. And actually, I'll go so far as to say that it was kind of, the whole idea of happiness came about in the times of Atlantis with the human pleasure center, triggering that pleasure center to get humans, workers, slaves to respond accordingly. Happiness is derived as part of that whole complex thing of the pleasure center. And pleasure, it could be food, sex, drugs, sitting around watching TV, whatever. Happiness, the concept is so elusive. I'd go so far as to make a very bold statement, forget about it. And it's like, what? I want happiness. No, you don't. First of all, it doesn't happen. Not in the typical definition of happiness. Happiness is what? Having a 3-bedroom house, 2 kids, a dog, a cat, and working in a cubicle? No, that's not happiness. And that's what so many found out during the coronavirus era. So what? So what? There's more important things than getting your windows washed. I mean, so what? It was a false kind of a hurdle. And then people got there and go, shit, I'm not happy. I got a mortgage. I got, a family I'm responsible for. I got a dog that doesn't like me and poops in the house all the time. Happiness? This is not it. Then you start pursuing a new happiness. You'll never get there. You'll never get there. So, just my opinion. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. But no, I think we should address happiness head on for what it is. It's kind of an illusion. It's a carrot, and in front of the human. What is happiness? That word goes out of your vocabulary as you come to realization. It just goes out. It's like there's no happiness, there is no sadness. That doesn't mean it's blank. It means you move beyond those very archaic terms, happiness and sadness. I am that I am. That's it. Yeah, and in that, the communications in that, it's not just I am that I am, but there's so much more to it. Good, couple more. What is it humans are searching for, looking for? What answers? What's the great mystery?
A couple. I was going to say comfort.
Comfort, yeah.
But I was thinking about people who've been abused and things like that, and maybe they're looking for just something.
By the way, I love your T-shirt. I'd love one.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Extra
large. Yeah.
Maybe just something a little bit better. That's not us, but
okay.
Humans, maybe it's not happiness, but okay, well, what's something here compared to where I am
that's
here?
That's an excellent observation.
That's what it seems
and very
like.
True. It's just a little bit better, a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's and then there's those 2 steps backwards, and then we're gonna maybe 3 steps forward, another back.
Maybe today we
pretty
can
soon you're dancing and it's like back and forth. But yeah, a little better. And how sad. You spend your whole life just a little better, a little bit more a little bit more circus, a little bit more beer, and then what? And you're like, I just spent my whole life just trying to do incremental better. Why did I just blow it up and go for the whole thing? Incremental better. And on top of that, in that lifetime, now I've got all that karma with those people in my life that made it miserable or couldn't be better, and now I got to come back and spend another lifetime with them. Them. They always talk about them. Who is them? It's everything that's not you. Everything that's not you. So I like that. Good answer.
Thank you.
What are humans searching for?
Did you swear at me?
Wouldn't. I was going to say control.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because then they can be happier if they have control.
That they're not a victim, that outside circumstances are not going to change their lives, could be for the better or for the worse, but a sense of control.
Who controls them?
Who controls them? They
With
think
their
that
perception of who controls them.
things outside of their
What would be the
control.
number one thing that humans attribute to the control in their life?
The number one.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them, and any of them really work, but
God?
God, God to most people is kind of foreign, not present. It's like management isn't available. It's off somewhere else. But who's running the house? Probably taxes.
Yeah. I was
Government.
going to say government.
You can kind of get away from the government. You just can't get away from taxes.
No.
Taxes.
I've been
and-
trying for years.
I know. and families. Most people won't admit it, but their families exercise a tremendous amount of control on their life because it's the family voice that they hear in their head, their mother, their father, or siblings or whatever, saying, you shouldn't do that, or you need to do that, you need to improve. So that's a big control factor. Yeah. And jobs, having to work a job. How many times over the years have we heard Shambra saying, well, I have to work to pay the bills. Just give them the squirt gun right away. And it's like, really? Really? Is that your consciousness, that you're going to keep going down that miserable, dreary path, that you have to have a job that you don't like so you can pay for a flat that you don't like, that somebody else owns, they're charging you to blow it up? But good answer. Thank you. Control. One more, and then I'll go to mine. Yes, Joseph. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you again. It's been quite a while. Quite a while. A couple lifetimes, anyway. Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
Would you mind standing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think or feel that humans, they first search for knowledge or power, and then after that they go for control. But I think what they're really looking for is something to matter.
Something to matter. Yeah.
They want something to matter, and
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
Yeah, they want something of passion that would make a difference, something kind of real, meaningful.
Yeah.
And give me a number, just make something up, but what percent of the world's population really has something, something really that matters? Not just a car in the garage type of thing, but really matters.
3%?
It's pretty accurate, jeez. Yeah, it's pretty close. Not many. And a lot of it, you remember what it was like when you were in your old passion. And then it faded away and it was really hell, but you come back into your new passion and it's totally different. But to most people, they are looking for something that matters, that's very meaningful. They try to find it in everything from their family, usually. And then they try to find it in their job, their profession, or they try to find it in their religion, good Lord. And very few really have something that matters What about you?
The only thing that I found to matter is my existence, and that's an experience to have.
Yeah, good. And typically I would accuse somebody of macchio and say, come on, that's a cliche you're using. And in your case, it's not. Keep, whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it.
Thank you.
No, I mean, the direction that you've chosen for yourself, the way of life that you've chosen, keep doing it. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what are humans really looking for? Thank you, dear Linda. You could take a rest, please. You want a coffee?
No, thank you, sir.
Well, no, I can manifest one like that. Yeah. Thank you, Carrie. She is so sweet. I mean, I think we ought to give Carrie a big hand for all. And there she is. Yeah. And how she tolerates me. All right. Humans, what they're looking for in life. You kind of touched on it, a purpose, a passion. One would generally say, the philosophers would say, I'm done for now. You can stop blinding them. So one would say that philosophers would say meaning of life. People are looking for meaning. A lot of them are, in a way. Maybe once every 5 or 6 years, they might think about it for about 5 seconds. What's the meaning of life? Well, and then they move on. The beauty of coronavirus, it did stop a lot of people, paused, in other words, and they took a moment to say, what is the meaning? Or what am I here for? There is a lot of that. We get it once in a while. We kind of measure these things up in our realms. There was always some of it, but it was fleeting. It just for a moment, what am I doing here? We don't ask these questions. There was a lot of that during coronavirus. What am I doing here? What's the meaning? What's the purpose? What's going on? Why am I in that miserable job? Or now I'm, with my spouse or partner all the time. And several things happened. Some people realized how much they loved that person. Others realized how much they couldn't stand him another second. But then they made the break that they should have made a while back. Said, we're done. Sorry, but we're done. It was phenomenal, the things that happened. I can't even begin to describe. But back to the point. Very few humans really ever search for meaning in life. And ultimately, my answer would be what humans are really looking for is how to live. Meaning of life, fine, but actually it's like happiness. You'll never find it. There is no meaning in life, sorry to say. I know that's kind of pulling the carpet out from underneath a lot of people. There isn't. There's no big meaning of life. It's not a great big test you have to get through. You're just here to experience. Maybe that's meaning, but then it puts the wrong spin on it. You go for a swim in the lake in the summer on a hot day to experience the coolness of the water and what it's just like immersing yourself. There's not a lot of meaning to it. What's the meaning of jumping into a lake? I don't know, so you can swim with the fish. Who knows? Kind of like life. There's not a lot of meaning. Some people would really get upset with me saying that. But no, it's about experience. It's about just jumping in, seeing what it's like, and then seeing if you can get the hell out. Seeing if you can get out. So I say what people are really looking for is how to live. And they've been searching for that, for the answers to that for a long, long time. How to live. They search by studying a lot, or maybe going to school, by listening to the advice of others, by trial and error, by saying, okay, I didn't like that experience, I do like this, so they start trying to create that pattern for how to live. But I don't really know of anybody that's ever really gotten there. I mean, how to live. I mean, in the kind of a linear sense of the thing. It's not like you can give somebody a book or now a cloud class. Here's how to live, you know. Here's the survivor's guide for the planet. There's not a single answer. But that brings me to one of the important subjects for today. And I had some. There's your coffee. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And Linda, would you like a bite of my thing here? Yeah.
So why are you being so nice?
This is the real me. I mean, the other Adamus that used to show up was my evil twin brother. And this is the real Adamus. Why am I being so nice? Because we've managed to get rid of the macchio.
Okay. Yes.
We've managed to say goodbye to the ones who really weren't here for their embodied realization to stay on the planet as a master. I can just relax now.
Oh.
Yeah, all of you who have stayed, all of you who are here now, this is the real thing.
Wow.
I can now be the nice Adamus.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So I did ask Caldra.
Wow.
I did ask Caldra to prepare a few slides because I want to make a point here. So if we can get this up.